I will kill you.
I'm not moving.
You move.
I'm not moving.
What do you mean? Keep your hands up now. Both of you, all of you.
Dramatic video sent to City News shows an Edmonton police officer working alone, drawing his gun on 4 Indigenous people inside a vehicle, threatening to shoot and kill them.
Don't move. Neither of you.
Keep hands to the roof. Don't move your hands. Die, do you understand?
According to this Edmonton police release, the officer saw a firearm in plain sight inside the vehicle when he stopped it during the early morning hours of January 13th in the Forest Heights area.
Don't shoot me, the phone's going down.
Put it down.
The officer had followed the SUV into a back alley when its plates did not match the make and model of the vehicle. The driver's license also did not match the description of the driver, and the driver was unable to provide any documents associated with the vehicle. After the officer discovered the firearm, department officials say he drew his gun and provided, in their words, strong, assertive verbal demands to the occupants.
You grab that. I'll kill you.
I've never for once had a gun pointed at my face before and threatened for my life.
Angela Morisseau was in the passenger seat at the time. She's the one taking the cell phone video. She refers to the officer's demands as threats. That morning, she thought she was going to die.
That was scary. I was actually more worried for my children because then if I was gone, then there's no one for them.
I got lethal. Just take him out.
More officers arrive on scene. You can hear the back passengers slowly exit the vehicle. That's when Morisseau flinches. She says immediately another gun from another officer was on her.
Move. Don't move.
Keep your hands up, okay? You shot otherwise, you understand?
In a statement to City News, a spokesperson for EPS writes, while the incident was unfolding, one of the occupants recorded the interaction in a Facebook Live video. And since the occupants were not fully compliant with the demands being articulated, the officer continued using strong language due to the severity and belief of imminent danger posed to him, adding that a search of the vehicle later revealed 2 loaded sawed-off rifles and 1 BB gun, which was mistaken for a firearm, next to several caliber rifle rounds. What about the conduct of the officer caught on video, including threats to kill? We asked an expert in policing and use of force.
Threatening to kill people is kind of a big deal, especially when you have your uniform on and you have your gun drawn.
University of Alberta criminology professor Timitapa Oriola says the fact that it was dark outside and the officer was alone and outnumbered would have likely agitated the officer, and the visible presence of a weapon would have intensified his concerns. But the threats and language he used is not a de-escalation technique.
It was over the top, excessively combative, and might have made that situation worse.
Oriola adds it's also important to remember this incident took place 2 weeks after a police officer in Calgary was killed during a traffic stop, which may have heightened the fear felt by the officer.
I'm gonna go.
Phone down.
Morisseau and 3 others in the vehicle, including the driver, collectively face more than 50 charges. Morisseau denies she had any knowledge of the weapons, but says because no one in the vehicle is owning up to them, all occupants face equal charges. The officer in the video will not face any disciplinary action. In Edmonton, Rochelle Soufi, City News.